Hi, everyone, and welcome to the EvolveTeam Saturday training. I'm so glad you're here. I see some new faces coming in today. That's always exciting. So if you remember last week, we talked about the work that it takes to build the business. And then we actually went into the back office and we showed how to put in orders and actually how to look at your tree and to be intimate with your tree. If you did not see that recording last week, it would be great, Heidi, if you could go into the business training tab on Telegram and just put the recording in there for people to grab so they can watch last week's recording, because we're kind of moving in from last week to how that work makes us money. Heidi, you good finding that? And great. But I am going to kind of go over it quickly again. What is the Evolve system? Well, the Evolve system is 333 PPP. We patch 3 people a day, we follow up with 3 people a day, and we invite 3 people either to a patching podcast or our new patching parties. And we're going to talk just a little bit more about them because they are so successful and so easy to duplicate, okay? And we do that by the P's. We pique interest by either a piquing interest question, like, have you heard about stem cells? Or a piquing interest script, like, have you heard about stem cells? Check out startx39now.com. If you like what you see, I can send you a gift. If you like what you see, I can send you to a patching party. If you like what you see, I can send you to a patching podcast. You see what I mean? We're just doing a little script and then we're sending them to a resource, or what I like to say, we are piquing interest, and then we're pre-qualifying them with what? StartX39now.com, a patching podcast, a patching party. You can send a gift if you want, but you don't have to. Just sending someone to a patching party may just be enough. I like to say, send them a gift or go past go and send them right to a patching party, right? Now, another thing that I've been working on, and it's kind of my vision, and it's working, but it's brand new, but I call it a tech and consult. What's a tech and consult? Well, after the patching party, you bring your guest, and what do we do there? Well, I ask what people, only guests only, what their concerns are. I ask what benefits they want to get out of the patches. And then I give 5 minutes to every guest. And I tell them what are their best patches, where they should place them. And then I send them back to the person that brought them there. And I say, hey, now you call them and you go ahead and take their order. Did you write down what they need? What's interesting about the Tech and Consult, as I've been working on it, is I'm finding that it's a great follow-up, and it's a group follow-up and a group close. And I find that the brand partners, although they're not talking, it's only for the guests to talk because there's not enough time in 1 hour. I find that what's happening is the brand partners are learning better how to close. And my vision almost one day is to send to a patching party, patching podcast, and then to a tech and consult. And actually one day have a lot of different rooms open up, and you could have 100 people come to one of these. And then you have 10 leaders doing the little close for 10 people at a time. You see, it's kind of interesting concept, isn't it? I know, I think so too. So anyway, those are some things that I've been working on. I just wanted to share because I'm excited. I've always thought in our business, we've done a really good job with piquing interest, with pre-qualifying with the Now site and the Patching podcast, gifting, but the follow-up, I've always thought there wasn't quite a great rotation. So now that we have a tech and consult and the patching party, I think there's some new plugins. So once again, I'm still working them out. I've been experimenting, but in chat, why don't you put I always do a patching party at 4:00 Pacific. And I know Dr. Stacy does one too. And you guys are all welcome to come. This Tuesday, I'm in Florida, so Linda Ty is running it, but it's still, she knows what she's doing. It will be great. And next Tuesday, I'll be back running it. And you can check it out and see if you like it. And, we basically talk about the product. We do 3 quick testimonials. And then what do? We do the Wheel of Fortune, and I give away 5 free sleeves. It's so much fun. Then we move them to a quick tech and consult for guests only, and we listen to 5 minutes of everybody's guest. And I do say we only take 1 hour. So if there's not enough time, I say, I'm sorry, I might not be able to get to all the guests, but you will hear enough to know what you want because you'll hear from other people. It's actually working really great. So I hope that that's great. So Heidi, I'm going to text you those flyers right now so that you can put those in chat.
Marci, is it a new flyer? Because I already put the one that you've been using in there. If you
Oh,
want
the
to just see if
Tuesday
that
one.
was the same.
Is it the one? I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and send
This
you
is
my
this is the
favorite one.
Tuesday. Okay, I'll see if
And
it's
then
the
you
same.
can decide if it's the correct or not for me. I
Gotcha.
wasn't planning on talking about this today. I was going to go just into comp plan, but I think that it's so cool. I wanted to share it. And some of you may like, oh, I'll plug into Marci's, I'll plug into Dr. Stacy's, or I'll just run my own. But I just wanted you guys to hear the concept because I think it works. But you guys can kind of take it to the next level. I know that I don't know if Eric Beal's here, but he had some of his people come do testimonials last Tuesday, so he got to kind of check it out. And maybe if nothing else, come check it out to see how it works, and then you can decide if that's something that you want to duplicate or not. Once again, it's not in the biz site yet. It's not in any of our systems yet. It's really just kind of us all learning, and it really came from Leah starting doing these patching parties and Dr. Stacy's team, and they working so good that that I thought, wow, there's something really special to this. So let's go ahead and I'll send this to you, Heidi, real quick. So there's the one, and then I'll send you the tech and consult. And once again, Linda will be doing it this week because I'm in Florida. So if you want to check it out this week, that's okay. But maybe you want to check it out the next week when I'm back. I don't want to overwhelm Linda because it will be her first time running this. But I do want you guys to kind of see some of the things that we are doing. And I almost think, some of you guys gift and some don't, but I'm almost wondering if just inviting to the patching party and to a tech and consult might be quicker. Maybe we don't have to gift so much, or maybe that's just another, what do I want to say? Another option. We can, but we don't have to. And really the patching party is gifting because I'm giving away so many sleeves. So anyway, the other thing that I've been doing, and you're welcome to do that as well, is I'm doing something called a Go Now. And those are just like where you take a small group of people that come to the foundational training on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to learn the basics. This is not for new people, but the Go Now would be like a smaller group, maybe 4 to 10 of you, and you're all already trained, and it's just working together to make your list and do the work to bring people to either a patching podcast, a tech and consult, a patching party, and you're all doing the work together. But a brand newbie, it might be too much for them because it's moving a little faster. But those are definitely some ideas. I will put one tech and consult. And once again, I won't be here this week. So maybe you want to check out this tech and consult next week to see how they run when I'm running them. But I do want you guys to feel comfortable to see what they look like in case you want to start duplicating some of these yourself. I just always want you to know the things that I'm working on if it's something that resonates with you. So hold on, let me show you what one of those look like. I'll put that in chat as well. Give me 1 second.
And Marci, I did get the new flyer in there, and it's
Okay,
just
it's a little different.
and more vibrant. Looks
Yeah,
good.
it's a better flyer, I think. And remember, I have Hawaii time in here. So because I have a new Hawaii team that's taking off as well. So welcome, Hawaii. I know some of you guys are on the call. So I want to make sure that you guys don't get confused when you see that the first time now on all invites have Hawaii in them, not just Pacific, because some of you guys were thinking that it was not that way. And you guys were coming in thinking that the Hawaii time was Pacific time, and it's not. Does that make sense to everybody? So Heidi, here's the other one. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what we're doing. The other piece that I think is interesting is I'm going to also give you a recording of what I call the foundational training. And it's just, I think, a good training. So, you know, what you could do also for your newbies, send them a recording of foundational training that we do on Monday, Tuesdays, and then you could invite them to your own Go Now as an example, you know, but know that in the office, you know, I do the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. In the office, I basically do foundational training at 10 o'clock Pacific, and then we work in the office at 11. Tuesdays, we do foundational training at 10 o'clock Pacific. We work in the office at 11. Thursdays, we just work in the office at 11 Pacific. Here's what I'm going to start doing in the office. Mondays, foundational training, and we will do gifting, and we will be inviting to the patching party. I take people now to actually invite to that. On Tuesdays, we'll probably do more just inviting to the patching party. On Wednesdays, I'm going to teach everybody actually how to follow up. So the actual Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays is not going to just be about gifting anymore. We're going to do the work together as well. I think it's really important that we close the circle, the closing wheel, that we're doing all steps to make sure that everybody gets closed, because just gifting isn't enough to close somebody. You've got to be able to actually close them as well. So I'm going to send a couple things on here. Give me a minute on that. The business flyers and so this is the foundational training, and this is where we really go, and you know, this is great for newbies. I really train you on the business. And also, this is the foundational training video. If you've never watched a foundational training, you may want to go and watch this just to understand. I don't think I've sent you the patching party video yet either. And I'm also going to send you the patching party video. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me go find that. You can tell I'm myself still trying to figure out where I put everything because I've been working on a lot of new stuff. So patching party would be under probably stories. Let me go find that. Oh, there it is. Okay. And so there is that, Heidi. So let me just double check everything that went in chat. You have a foundational training and an invite to foundational training. You have an example of what a patching party looks like. You have an invite. You have an invite to see what a Go Now would look like. Remember, don't bring your newbies to a Go Now. You, if you know what you're doing, can come and check it out, but please do not bring brand new people to this. It will be too busy. It will be too much for them. Then a brand new person should listen to foundational training or go to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You could come to a tech and consult and see what it looks like. Remember, I will not be running it this Tuesday. Linda Ty will. You can invite to a patching party or come and see what it looks like. Once again, I won't be running it this Tuesday. Linda Ty will. And no, a brand partner does not go on the wheel. Guests only. Do you know last week we had 350 people at our patching party and we had 180 guests? Do you know Stacy did a patching party the week before and had 400 people at it and 200 guests? There's something going on with these. And so I just want you guys to know. And then I know that, you know, Dr. Stacy's team, they do layered leadership. So they're all doing a lot of their own as well. They're learning and then just duplicating. It's beautiful. So I just want you guys to hear some of the new things that we're doing because I think they're really cool. And long term, I'll just show you my concept of what I call the closing wheel, which is I see it as we just do this stuff over and over and over again.
Want me to put it here?
What is the stuff we're doing over and over and over again? Well, I will send that to Heidi right now. We make a list. We use a script to pique interest. we send a gift, but we may not have to anymore. You might be able to pass the gift and send right to a patching party or patching podcast, and then move them to a tech and consult. And then once you listen to a few tech and consults, you'll be so good now you can do your own or do one for your team, right? You see how that's going to work. I think that it's kind of a really, really cool kind of flow that I'd like you guys to fill into. And of course, we always do 333 PPP. It's just how we push that all in there. So let's talk about what was I going to ask? Oh, let's talk about the two sites we always use. We use startx39now.com. That is our product site, our exposing site. That's the site you should be very intimate with. That site you should be able to send to anyone. Take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, this is how easy it is. Write this down, Heidi, in chat. Take a look at, we have stem cell technology. Take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, I'll send you a gift. I'll send you to a patching party. I'll send you to a patching podcast. I'll send you to a tech and consult, right? It's really that easy. Did you get that, Heidi, in the script?
No, Marci, I
Okay,
did
so
not.
here we go. Ready? Write this down. I found stem cell activation technology. Take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, did you get it? Yes or no? You didn't know you were going to work so hard today.
No.
Are you with me or no?
Yes. If
I'm
you like,
listening to you.
Read it back to me.
we have stem cells. Take a look at the startx39now.com. If you like what you see, and then that's where I ended.
And I would say we have stem cell, I found stem cell activation. That's probably more compliant.
Marci?
Yep.
So what's after if you like what you see? If you
Okay,
like what
hold
you
on,
see,
David.
Sure.
If you like what you see, I can send you a gift. I can send you to the patching podcast. I can send you to a patching party. I can send you to a tech and consult. Do you understand? Like, you can send them to all these different places, right? Depending on where you want to go. Do you want to send Susie a gift? You could say, I'll send you a gift and come to the patching party. Do you understand? Your job is to take the concept I'm telling you, take it from chat, take all those flyers from chat and put them in the notes of your phone. And then just text 10 people today. Can you guys do that? Let's go to work. How many people can actually write a list of 10 today? Who do you know? And text 10 people what she just said. I found stem cell activation. Take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, I can send you a gift. If you like what you see, I can send you to a patching party. If you like what you see, I can send you to a tech and consult. It's really kind of that easy. I think that sometimes we make things harder. Hold on, let me see what she did. Okay, we're going to take this really a little more. I'm going to make that a little nicer. Sorry, you did a great first job. I found stem cell activation. Take a look at startx39now.com. If you haven't looked at that site, you better. startx39now.com. If you like what you see, I can send you a gift, a patching podcast, patching party, tech and consent. I can send you a gift to invite you to the patching party, etc. Right? So I think that that is a great concept. Okay. So of course you don't have to send them all at one time. Pick the one that's right. Right now, I would probably send that and say, I can send you to the patching party. It's so much fun. We're giving away free sleeves of product. Or Do you want a gift too? I can send you a 2-day supply if you want, but maybe you don't even need to do it. Maybe you just do that, right? And so what you're gonna do is right now, let's all do this. This will be really fun. And then we'll get into compensation plan. But you know what? This is the work, you guys. And isn't it kind of fun in a weird way? So what you're gonna do is you're going to right now get a piece of paper out. Okay, I don't care. Get a piece of paper out. Get your notebook out. April Vaughn, I know you're here. Get your notebook out. Who do you know, April? Who do you know that's a network marketer from 10 years ago from Arbonne? Who do you know? Who do you know that you love? Everybody, write me a list now. Go to your phones. Go to your phones. Let's do a list of 10. Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you always wanted to be in business with? Who do you know that's a progressive healthcare provider? You know the one. Who do you know that's your real estate agent? That's your hairstylist that does just the right job? Who do you know that's an entrepreneur? I talked to a girl yesterday that's a network marketer and she runs 5 businesses at one time. Do you think she's a great person that I had on my list? Absolutely. She's an entrepreneur. Who do you know that would like stem cell activation and that's an entrepreneur? Who do you know that's in a network marketing company right now where they've just cut their comp plan? I'll tell you, New Skin cut their comp plan. Q Science having trouble. A lot of companies are not paying well and not duplicating. A lot of network marketing companies believe that the real money is not network marketers, but influencers. And you know what? Those companies are having trouble because real network marketers do what? They make lists, they work lists with scripts, and they book the next appointment. And by booking the next appointment, it's sending them to one of these things. All you're doing is making a list and working your list, and then helping your people make a list. What you really want is to get your first list to 10 and then help your team make their first list of 10. Do you know that the sweet spot is your people's first 10 that you help them with? I'm going to tell you a story about sweet spot. Here's a story about sweet spot. I've been working some of these new things. I've been making my list. I do just what you guys do. I make my list. I text my little script out. I call, I read my little script to people. I send them to a patching party. I'll send them and give them a gift, maybe. I'll send to a tech and consult. I'll close them. And by doing all of that, a friend of mine found me because she was in a business with me 10 years ago. To be honest with you, I forgot about her. I didn't have her on my list, but I had some cute picture on Facebook of our beautiful community. And she reached out and she said, I see you're doing LifeWave. I remember you and I've been hearing about it and I want to do business with you. I said, well, that's great. I said, let's do your list of 10. And we started sending out. Well, then her husband got patched, who happens to be a chiropractor in Hawaii. And one of his patients came in the office and the doc had a patch on him. And the man says, oh my gosh, I've been seeing those around. And the doctor says, oh my gosh, I'm loving them. So guess what happened? He enrolled and now he's brought a whole team with him, right? That all happened because I started working lists of 10 with people deeper than me, right? So do your 10 and then ask the people that are in your organization if they would like to do a list of 10 with you and just keep doing the same work. The work is what I just put in chat, a little tiny script, and then you bounce some of these invites to people. How many people can do that? Raise your hand if you can do that today. Can you do that today? Does that seem hard? Honestly, if you're brand new, is it hard to like just text out 10 people what's my girl? What Heidi just put on? You know what? We're going to make it even easier. We're going to just use this and we're going to just invite to the patching party. You ready? We're going to make it so easy. You ready? We're just going to do this. I found stem cell activation. Take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, come to the patching party. Here we go. If you like what you see, come to my patching party. Period. You can win a free month's supply of product. I found stem cell activation. Take a look at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, come to my patching party. You can win a free month supply of product. There it is. And let me give you the invite. Okay. If you're new, you can do this too. All right. So everybody in Saturday training right now, what are you going to do? You're going to take what I just put there. Okay. And you are going to then, where's that patching party at? Where's that invite? I'm looking for it, Heidi. There it is. Is that the good one? And you are going to just take that. Okay. You are going to take that little script and copy it and paste it to your email so you can send it to the notes of your phone. If you don't know how to do it, take a picture of it and rewrite it. And you're going to do the same thing with that invite. If you don't know how to do it, take a picture of it. It's not that hard. So now, how many people did from their phone a new list of 5 people? Did anybody do that right now? Raise your hand if you did it. Okay. How many people did 5? So now that I love it. So do your 5. Now, what are you going to send to the 5? You're going to send them that little script and you're going to send them the patching party invite. Can you do that right now? Let's do it. Let's take 2 minutes and do it. Let's just do it. Take it. Take the script, take the little invite. Yeah. How many people can do that right now? Just take it. Do it. Let's go. It's not hard. I want you guys to know that duplication isn't hard. It's without attachment, just sending people different stuff all day long by your phone. And then what you do to find a bigger list is you start doing it on Messenger. You start doing it on LinkedIn. You start helping your people do 10. Can you do that? Raise your hand if you can do that. Angela can do it. Gayla can do it. Heidi can do it. Nina can do it. Everybody can do it. Cool. That is the work. I just want you guys to know I do that work all day long. That's it. So once you do that work, guess what happens? You start making money because people start loving it and they start ordering. So now the way that you make money, let's go into the compensation plan. Oh, and Heidi, did you find the training from last week where I showed how to input orders? Did you put that in yet? Or do I need to
Yeah,
send?
I put it in there. It's
Okay,
in
so
there.
remember, last week I did a full training on how you put in your order, how you look at your tree, how you go into your personally enrolled team and find all your people to call to say, hey, let's do a list of 10, right? I trained that last week. So now I'm going to train you in the last 30 minutes by doing the work that I trained you on last week and this week. This is how you make your money. Everybody ready? Let's go to comp plan.
Marcy?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry. We have an artificial intelligent person on Linda's autopilot. Could you please remove it? Thank you.
Let's see if I can find Linda. If you're here, can you remove your autopilot? I don't know if I can find you right now. Somebody has to do that. I can't find her. Heidi, maybe you can find her. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to before I do compensation plan for the new people, I want to make sure you see startx39now.com. There's 2 sites that we run our whole business on, startx39now.com. And if you could put that in, Heidi, chat, that would be great. This is what I just told you guys to send people to. And that's going to let them know if they would like to come to a patching party. Before you send this, you better go look at it yourself and make sure you know what you're sending, right? Your homework is to watch the first video on light. It's 2 minutes. Watch the second video on stem cell activation. It's 3 minutes. And look at the picture so you can tell your people. This is stem cell regeneration. Look at this girl. That's the girl that was training today. This little boy's finger, it got cut off. It died. Look at it regenerated. Oh my goodness, she looks so young. She looks 16 again. That's stem cell activation. Oh my gosh. Nobody wants turkey neck. Oh, I got another good story on this. Okay, so see turkey neck right there? So I was doing a tech and consult and I had a gentleman on it and he was a guest. And I said, well, what's your concerns? And he said, oh, I have the lower back pain and it hurts a lot. And so had I just stopped there, he wasn't that excited about it, even though it was like the owie in him, like, right? He was just irritated, but he wasn't happy about it. So then I said to him, well, what benefit do you want to see from the patches? You know what he said? He goes, I'm embarrassed to say this because I'm a guy, but I really don't want gray hair anymore. And I hate the wrinkles on my neck. I said, wow, well, we can take care of your concerns and we can give you your benefits. X39 stem cell activation, Eon to reduce inflammation, Alavita with X39 for those wrinkles. And of course, X39, X49 is going to help with the gray hair. He said, are you kidding? I said, no. And they bought a diamond pack, right? So I got to his true desire by those two questions. It's really important. I'm just myself after 4 years figuring out the questions to ask for follow-up. Just being honest, right? Like I'm learning every day. So anyway, you might want to try that little hint. What are you concerned with? What benefits do you want from them? And then I listen, and then I, of course, always expose X39 first so they understand how that works. And then I fill their needs with all the other patches. And I fill their needs with our all products flyer and our order form. And I'm going to show that to you in just a minute on our biz site. I hope I can, I know I'm jumping around today, I'm sorry, but it's just kind of coming. So then look at this girl. Oh my God, look at her décolleté. Nobody wants that. When I showed the man that, he was in. He's like, I'm in, right? So make sure that you use startx39now.com to pre-qualify people, to see that they're in. And for you to use it, you better go know it yourself. So when I say go to startx39now.com, look at the first video on light, the second video on stem cell activation. Look at the pictures. If you like what you see, oh my gosh, go to the patching party. You could win a free sleeve of that. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? All right, so now I want to show you the other site. It's called Start333Biz. Start333Biz. Now, Start333Biz is our business site. Now, that site I created because I hate to email PDFs. I don't even like email. Okay, so I needed something where I could edit, copy, edit, paste, and text people really quick. I'm a texter. That's just what I am. And so that's why the biz site was created, so we could have easy links, okay? Easy links. So I'm going to share this. Now, when you go to the biz site, the very first thing that you might want to remember is breaking news, which is we're all in Florida next Saturday, and Dr. Stacy has created an event that is going to be amazing. And David is speaking for 3 hours. You still have time to register today and go on Saturday. And look at how fun it's going to be. I mean, we're going to hear David. We're doing business training. We're going to have a DJ. Peter wants to party, and Stacy said yes. Like, how fun is that? So there's all the information. Register today. There's still time to go. And that's startx39biz.com. I'll put the registration link in chat right now, just so you have it. So there it is. All right, so let's go back now to the biz site. The other thing on the biz site that's real important is that you need to sign up. You need to sign up to get communication, to get what we're doing, the name, the cell, the email. And a team that communicates thrives together. Now, when you do that, it's not like you have to go to everything. Pick 3 trainings you like. Pick the podcast that you like to go to, the ones you want to send people to. Now, also, you want to go to the podcast so you hear the stories, because we as network marketers are storytellers. Now, the patching party and the tech and consults are not in here yet because they're so new and we're still just like working them out. So if you want to go to any of those, you've really got to get them from chat, right? We're still just we've just been experimenting with these like 2 weeks ago. Okay. So you got to give us time to make sure they're working, but you can kind of see what they're doing. Okay. So then the next thing that you want to go to is the brown doors. Now, the brown doors, that's private. It's our personal information. And you need a username and a password. So you want to go, once you click in, the username is start333biz, B-I-Z. The passcode is 333biz, B-I-Z. And when you go in, you will see all the tabs, okay? So the two tabs that I wanted you to really look at are the ones they're called forms. And the first one is the order form, and I'll explain that to you in a minute, but I'll put it in chat so you have it. This is what I use in my in my tech and consult is I show this to show people pricing and how to take an order. And then the other one I really like is the under forms, it's called the all products flyer, or I like to call it just the quick guide, which is right here. And I'll put that in chat. And that goes there. And how I use those is that's how I say, well, what's your concerns? That's when I say, what benefits do you want? And then I pop this up and I just go over I've already talked about X39 through the Now site. So then I basically just read the paragraphs with them. And I ask them what their concerns are and what benefits they want. And then I just recommend, and I recommend placement. So another piece of homework would be to print this off and read it. Now, the other one again was the order form. So I always use those together. And you know that I usually use the first one. And we're into wholesale packs and auto ship. That's just what we do in this company, in our team. Now, I have retail and preferred just to show why wholesale pack and auto ship is the best deal. So I usually say, well, 1X39 is $149 retail. You can become a preferred customer at $119, but we like wholesale pack and auto ship. I say the silver pack, $299, is for individuals. The gold is for family, double the inventory. The platinum to diamond, those are for big builders, and they are to build the business or if you need a lot of inventory. And the cool thing is, if you look at the yellow football, 1X39, 1X49 equals 2 supportive patches. And I build their pack based on the all products flyer in this form with them. And I always put them on 1X39 the following month to keep their stem cells activated. I fill their pack, so they must have another X39 the following month. What do I mean by that? Well, if they have lower back pain, is it X39, 2 Eon, and 2 Ice Wave with 1 X39 the following month to keep their stem cells activated. If they want lean muscle mass, I do 1 X39, 1 X49, an Ice Wave and an Eon with an X39, X49 auto ship the following month, right? Do you get that? So you always want to make an auto ship. A team that's on auto ship, you keep your business duplicating. Please. Kathleen and I, early on, we were afraid to ask for auto ship. We were just signing up 3X39s. And then we found our business not duplicating. I called her up. I said, we got problems. She goes, I know. I said, we have to ask for an auto ship every time. She goes, I know. I said, why aren't we? She says, because we're uncomfortable doing it. I said, I know. She said, let's just do it anyway, even though we're uncomfortable. I said, okay. I said, how are we going to do it? She goes, let's fill the kit so they always need an X39 the following month. I said, okay. So what did we start doing? I was so nervous 3.5 years ago doing that. X39, one time this man just needed anti-inflammatory and stem cell activation. 1 X39 4 Eon and 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. That will give you 4 months of full stem cell activation and anti-inflammation repair. And I shut up, and then I go, what did I say? I said 1 X39 and 4 Eon and 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. That will give you 4 full months of what you really need. And I shut up. You know what he said? Yes, I thought for sure he's going to say no. But he said yes. And I'm like, oh my God, this is easy. I just have to command. And 80% of the time they just say yes. They want you to be the one recommending. They want you to command it. You are the expert, not them. And if you say, oh, I don't know, and maybe, oh, that, you probably don't want the auto ship, right? They'll say, oh, of course not. I don't want that. You're right. So you want to direct them what you want. Okay. So there's some stuff there. I've taken you to, you can make your list, you can send a script, you can send them to a patching party, and now you can close them. You're done. You have done it all today. Now we got to just go make the money, don't we? All right. So here's the money. The money is over here. So once again, you go to the biz site and you go over to the comp plan, Evolve comp plan. And this comp plan is great. We did this back 4 years ago and it still works today, our hot sheet and our 15 minutes. So when I go through the comp plan and you go, oh my God, I still don't understand it. That's okay, because guess what? You can watch the video and that will remind you. Okay, so there's no worries there. Let me put the hot sheet in there and let me go put the video in there. And that's all really great. That's all really great. So there's the video. Okay, so now let's go over here and let's go through it. So you make money with the retail bonus, $149. Ship it. So you basically all have your own website, lifewave.com/Sally Smith, right? You also should have a team passcode. What do I mean? Make sure your team is all doing the same passcode so you can help each other. Trust me, if you don't do it, you'll never duplicate. Trust me. So Sally Smith, passcode, team 1989, exclamation, capital T. Great. So now she goes to her website, lifewave.com/Sally Smith, and she already has the handwritten order because we like to take handwritten orders. You saw the order form. We just write the order, their name, their credit card, all their information. And then then we have the order and we go, woohoo. And then we go in our back office and we put the order in. And the reason we do that is because our company pays 60% awesome and our company ships awesome, but our website was made in 1985. So people have a hard time placing their own orders. I recommend you take hand orders and be customer service. Trust me, if you just send them your website or a link, they'll never order. First of all, they won't understand how to do it. And second of all, you know what? When someone wants to give you their credit card, you take it. So now you put that order in. It ships to Sally. You just made 50 bucks. They ship preferred customer every month. You make $20 a month. Awesome. But remember, we like wholesale pack and auto ship. Wholesale pack and auto ship. So because of that, we like the packs. So you ship a silver pack to Sally, the individual pack, you make 50 bucks. A gold pack, you make 100 bucks. A platinum, you make 150, and a diamond, you make 200. And look at the points. You see the points on the silver, 165. Those will make sense in a minute. The gold, 275. The platinum, 350. The diamond, 610, broken down into 3 months. So here's the cool thing. When you buy a diamond pack or upgrade to a diamond pack and you enroll a platinum pack, you make 300, not 150. You make 500, not 200. So I have my girl. She's on a gold right now, but she just enrolled 2 diamonds. So I told her, listen, you've got to upgrade to a diamond by Sunday or you're going to lose out on money. If she does not upgrade to a diamond by today, then she'll make 200 instead of 500. And she did 2 diamond packs, so she'll make only 400 versus 1,000. The cool thing is she's already signed up for diamond packs. She has until Sunday for that money to trigger back up. If she doesn't do it Sunday, she loses the extra money because our commissions pay Monday through Sunday. Our commissions go Monday through Sunday and they pay the following Tuesday, okay? commissions go Monday through Sunday and pay the following Tuesday. So she needs to go upgrade. How does she do that? In her back office, she goes store, upgrade, and she's going to pay the difference between a gold and a diamond pack, and she's going to get the difference in sleeves. And now she's going to be on auto ship for 3 months. Isn't that great? She doesn't have to have an auto ship for 3 months. But what you want to make sure is that you either, so today's 217. Let's say she upgrades to her auto ship today. That it's going to count as a trickle, as an auto ship order from 217 to 317. That's one trickle. 317 to 417, 2 trickles. 417 to 517, 3 trickles. She better have another auto ship in around 510 or she'll go inactive. And when you get an X, you lose all your points. So make sure when you go to your diamond pack that your auto ship is going when it's supposed to, or you can go into store maintenance kit and upgrade yourself to a maintenance kit that lasts 6 months. Remember, if you just need to be active, you only need 1 sleeve. But to be a manager and go up into rank, you need 2 sleeves a month, or you need the 110 maintenance pack. So for my girl, I don't know if she's on training or not, but for this example, you would need today to go from a gold upgrade to a diamond pack, pay the difference, then put your auto ship out 110 PV 3 months, or upgrade to a maintenance 110 that will last 6 months. So that's kind of the way that goes. And what's cool about that is that when you upgrade to a diamond or buy a diamond and you sell 3 diamonds, that's 500, 500, 500. That's $1,500. I have a new team coming in right now. And I know there's some other teams. I think Susan's team does it too. They're just all big network marketers from another company, and they like big packs. And they're all just going diamond, 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 diamond. 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500. And they're just going diamond pack to patching party, diamond pack to patching party, diamond pack to patching party, diamond pack to patching party. That's what they're doing. And tech and consult, or they'll do their own follow-up. But I'm just telling you, like, it's very interesting. So then how else do you make money? The binary. So you have yourself, and you need to yourself. So this is the residual income. This is a one-time lump sum. A one-time lump sum. You can't keep buying the silver all the time. You get it one time, you get an upgrade one time, right? So then the points. So you yourself are in a pack and an auto ship, right? And then you're going to enroll someone on your right on a pack and an auto ship, and someone on your left in a pack and an auto ship. Now you are what we call active, because you yourself are in a pack and an auto ship. And you are qualified because you have someone on your right on a pack and an auto ship and someone on your left on a pack and an auto ship. Remember, we are a binary. We are a 2-legged organization. You are active. You need to enroll someone on your right on an auto ship and someone on a pack on the left on an auto ship. Now you're active and binary qualified. And then everybody else does the same. Remember, long term, Peter always says this, and you know, this was the best training he's ever given us early on. Your goal is you want 3 workers on your right and 3 workers on your left. Of course, you're going to enroll a ton of people, but you want a total of 6 personally enrolled lines building long term. Really, if you know, you want 2, you always start with 2, a right and a left. But long term, the goal is ready, $600,000 lines. I know that's big and a lot, but actually you want a right and a left, each at 100,000 line. And then you want your 3rd line at 100. And long term, if you could do 6 lines at 100,000, that would be I mean, that's what Peter and Dr. Stacy do right now, right? And April Vaughn, that's their vision, and they're just doing that. And so that's a great goal. I mean, that's kind of a long-term goal, but why not? We're here to manifest, right? So, and they all go on your binary, either your right or your left. When you personally enroll them, it will be a heart. So you know you enrolled them. And then you're going to teach other people to do the same, and they'll all go down your tree too. They won't have a heart on them because you didn't personally enroll them. You're helping them take the enrollment of their people. That's where you do your 10 and you help your people do their 10. And then of course you add, right? You don't just do 10, a list of 10. That's your beginning point. And then you add to your list and you add to your list and you help your team do the same. But when they start doing their list of 10 and they send that little script and they invite people to the patching party, right? Then they'll start building their tree and so on and so on and so on. So you see how the work is what builds the compensation plan. And here's the interesting thing. What I've noticed in network marketing, most people do way too many hours of the wrong work and not enough hours of the right work. You can do this business if you just do the right work, which is what? Make a list, send a script, give a gift, pass the gift if you don't want to do it, send them to the patching party, send them to a tech and consult, or you be the tech and consult, and you close them and you do it again and again and again and again and again with your list, add to the list, help your people make a list. Do it all together in a little go now so you're not alone. Off you go. That is the work. You could do that work 3 hours a week. What most people do, that work is so scary that they don't do the work. You know what they do? They go to 100 trainings a week and they never do the work that makes the money. I ask you today, raise your left hand. I promise to do the work that makes me money. How cool is that? I promise to do the work that makes me money. Okay, great. Okay, so now, how do you become a manager? Well, to become a manager, you do a gold pack or above. Okay, so you can start at a silver, you just upgrade yourself, right? Store upgrade kits, no problem. And then you need to be at 110 PV every month, or you need to do a maintenance kit or a diamond kit to a maintenance kit, right? But the 110 to be a manager. To be a manager, you no longer can just be on one sleeve a month. You need to be on two. And then you need to sign up on your right to two silver pack and auto ships on your right and 2 silver pack auto ships on your left. And now you're a manager, the very first rank in the company. Congratulations. Then what you want to do is help your person on your right. So you put 2 active silver packs on your right, Betty and Sue. And you put Bill and John on your left. Now you're going to call them and say, hey, do you want to come do this with me? All we do is send people to the badging party. We send a few gifts. We go to a podcast. We send them to a tech and consult. It's so much fun. And they say, oh my gosh, this sounds really fun. Yeah, I want to do it with you. Okay. And you help, Susie become a manager. And then you ask Bill and Jim. Jim doesn't really want to do the work. Doesn't want to do it. No problem. But you know what? Jim does. I might have got those reversed, but you know what I'm saying. And so then you go, great, let's go do the work. We're going to do a little script. We're going to send them to patching party. We may send a gift. We may not. We'll send them to a little tech and consult, a patching podcast. We'll just send them. We're just sending them to our little plugins, And then he goes, yeah, this is so much fun. And then he starts doing the work. And now you become a director because your girl, Susie, on your right now got 2 on her right, 2 on her left. And Jim got 2 on his right and 2 on his left. Now you're a director. And you do it again and you become a senior director. And then that is the structure. You just keep building managers. We like to say in this company, become a manager and help as many people in your organization birth managers. Can you do that? How easy is that? Become a manager, gold, 2 active silvers on your right, 2 active silvers on your left. And then you help people in your organization do the same. And you keep doing it yourself. Now you are a manager. Did you know every time the computer then does all the calculations, every time all those points of all those people in your organization, those 165s, right? The points up here, the 165s, the 275s, the 350s, they all start calculating. You don't have to do it. The computer does it. Every time your smaller leg does 330 and your bigger leg does 660, you make a $50 cycle. And then again, and then again, and again. And when you become a manager, you can make 1,500 a week. If you're not a manager and you've made more money, don't worry, you get 100 a week, but they don't take it away. It just stores until you become a manager. So no big deal. And you can make all the way up to $25,000 a week. Do you know there's people on this call right now making that every week? They're on training right now making that kind of money. Isn't that amazing? Then you make money on something called matching bonus. This goes 3 levels down. So let's do an example. Jill enrolls Betty and she starts cycling, you know, the 330, 660s, 5,000 a week. You make 25% on that. Now, Jill enrolls Sheila and Sheila starts cycling 3,000 a week. You make 20% on that. Sheila enrolls Becky and Becky makes 2,000 a week. You make 20% on that. And here's the deal. Every enroller line is a different line that goes first, second, and third. So all those little hearts that you've made on your binary tree, you can build them into first, second, third generation match. This is unlimited. Unbelievable. So here's the qualifications. This is a little more fine print, but you can really look what it takes to be a manager, a director, a senior director, executive director, a presidential director, and a senior presidential director. Read it. See what it takes to get up to the highest rank in the company. It's really not that hard. Now, the last way you make money is something called the global pools. It's so new that we don't even have a written document about it from the company. But some of us on this call have already been paid out on it. So we know it's real. And the reason it happened is because the company has gone into momentum. We just hit 400 million. That's huge. And David is a private company and he is so generous. He wanted to make sure that he shared in the wealth. Can you imagine working in a company? By the way, most companies pay 40%. LifeWave pays 60% to the field, and then he wanted to share more. Other companies are already going down to only paying 40% or 30%, you guys. It's going the wrong way for most companies. Ours is going the right way. This is a good home for real professional network marketers. David doesn't want to hurt us. He wants to pay us for the work we do. What a concept. So he pays 5, it's either between, I don't have this for sure. So this is what we need to confirm, but somewhere between 1% and 5% of global profits, he's paying out quarterly to us now. And to do that, basically your job is to get $300,000 lines. It takes some time, but wow. So all of South Korea is in a global pool now. So know that this company is doing all the right things and you should be so happy today that the patch has found you. With that, thank you so much for coming to Saturday training. I hope you enjoyed it. We kind of went all over the place, but you know what? I call this a fast training. So have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see a lot of you in Florida. I'll be heading there actually tomorrow. So we got a lot of folks running the plugins next week, but we got them all covered. So lots of love to all of you, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye now.
Bye.